Hey, it's Friday, which means it's our People Like You podcast for today. My name is Emmanuel Osaseri, your online personal trainer and wellness coach. And today I met with a very special guest, Mr. Drake.
How's it going?
Molina. It's going great. So me and Drake have been friends for a while now, and I shot an episode, or I posted an episode, I think it was last one, Maritza's, and Drake was like, dude, when are you going to have me on to share my fitness story? And I was like, dude, I know you as an artist, I know you as a knife maker, you can get into that a little bit later, but as a fitness guy, dude, like, man, definitely share your fitness story. So I'm definitely going to learn a lot of new stuff. And go ahead and introduce yourself, Drake, with that being said.
Well, you already did good at introducing me, but fitness, man, fitness has always been like one extreme to another kind of thing. You know, like, I always feel like I go after it like really hard for the first 2 months, maybe 3 if I'm lucky, and then I just get like sidetracked and like just stray off with like bad habits or relationships with like, you know, toxic people and stuff like that. But most of the time, like, I think about it, I feel like I was the most active or like going after like fitness goals when I was single. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because most people, like, you know, work out when they're on the market for somebody, or
Right.
They're trying to impress somebody. They want to look good. You know, like go to pool parties and you don't want to look, you know, out of shape or fat or whatever. You know,
Yeah.
but like when I was single, like you can focus more on yourself. You know, and so like when I was like not dating anybody, and after my divorce, like being 26, I've never been through a divorce. Judge me, I don't care. It's all good. You know what I mean? After that, I was like, okay, so now I can fully focus on myself. And I remember going to the gym with Randy a lot. Like, we were going to the gym pretty like steady, and I was feeling good about myself.
I remember that, dude.
Yeah,
we actually worked out.
Yeah, we did.
Me, you, and Randy at a Body Exchange.
And honestly, those were like some of the best months I've had. Like just dedicated, going to the gym, chilling, no worries, no like thinking you're gonna disappoint anybody, you know, like, because a lot of people are in like bad relationships and they just feel bad about themselves and down on themselves, you know. They don't want to like they don't have the energy to go out and do anything.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
For sure.
And that's what I like really had to get away from. And but once you get in a good relationship, you get comfortable and you're like, you don't, you know, you just like, screw it, I'm not gonna go to the gym. I'm with someone, like, I love them, like, whatever, you know. But
right. They love me for who I am.
Yeah, I can get fat on the couch and they're just gonna love it. You know what I mean?
Right.
But being like active and going to the gym isn't always about like looking good. It's about feeling good. You know what I mean? And like when I notice, like, when I start going back to the gym, you know, like just my heart feels good. I have more energy. You know, I'm just like more excited to do things, you know, and it's just like when I'm not, you just kind of feel like slumped all the time. You know what I mean?
Right. So you're in a relationship right now, serious relationship right now.
Absolutely.
Shout out to Jordan. Morgan, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's all good.
Shout out to Morgan and
she's great, you know, and we've gotten content. We've been together for like 2 years, and we've been just super like content with just being with each other. We haven't really been active until this past month, you know, because like we kind of just like we're like drinking a lot and partying and stuff and having a good time, you know. I mean, it's not, when you're young you can have a good time, you know, and just do things, but to a certain extent to where you feel unhealthy and you don't feel good about yourself anymore, then you can't be a good partner. So we started going to the gym again. We started a boot camp, which I would suggest to anybody, you know, for not like a long period of time, but unless you need the like motivation. But for me, it's like, you know, I needed to like pay some money. Like, I gave them like this amount of money. I'm like, all right, I'm paying for this, I gotta do it. You know, you go to the gym, you find a gym membership, $20 a month or something, you're not gonna really feel motivated to go sometimes, you know. But if you put like $100 and you have like a trainer or something, then then you're just gonna wake up and be like, I gotta do this, you know. I can't be wasting money, you know. So we started doing that, and I set realistic goals. You know, you have to do that when you first start back. Yeah, you can't just jump back into the gym and just go back to what you're doing. It doesn't work that way.
Right.
So I would just give my best advice to anybody, and even myself now, is just be realistic with your goals. You know what you want to do and what you want to achieve. Don't try to set the bar too high, and definitely don't be discouraged by other people that are above your level right now. You know.
Right. So so you're you're an artist. You do handiwork on the side as well. You also hold a full-time job. How is working out translated into those areas once you once you and Morgan got started on that workout boot camp?
It's like, when you work out and you get really like tired, you don't really want to go to work or whatever the issue is. Depends on your hours. But I remember a video that you posted that you hit a key point on, and you said to go to the gym like directly after or before work, because if you don't, like, you go home and you sit on the couch, you eat something, you're not going to want to go to the gym.
Right.
It's not unrealistic. Drink a beer or whatever, kick it, put on your TV show that you love, and you're just going to be like, the gym is not what you want to do.
Right.
So you have to like motivate yourself, force yourself. In the beginning, 2 days a week is good. 3 days a week is good. Even 1 day a week in the beginning,
For sure.
you can. You know what I mean? Like, just like pace yourself with it, and then it will slowly but surely go back into your schedule as like just another like thing that you have to do. Like it's a habit.
Habit. Perfect. What are you said you've been off and on for some time in the past. What are some things that got you off track when you started working out, and then what are some things that you did or that's helped you to kind of get back on track?
Well, relationships will get you off track, depending on how it is.
For sure.
Partying, I don't know, I have a very addictive personality for sure. Some people don't. Some people aren't into that. Some people just, I have an addictive personality. I could watch a movie and people will be drinking and I'll want to drink. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I can stop things quickly. Like I quit smoking recently, like about a month ago. And that's pretty difficult to do for some people, and especially when when you work out, and you can't breathe, and you're just like, man, like you really realize how bad smoking really is. And if anybody's trying to quit smoking, like realistically, it's 3 days in your body that it's going to be really bad, but then after that it's all mental, and you just got to be strong, and it's just really not worth it. You can spend the amount of money, half that you spend on cigarettes, to get fit and to do things and like just be a better, healthier person, you know what I mean?
Right.
But yeah, those are things. There's always sidetracks, like I believe in God, so I also believe in the devil, and I always feel like he was always trying hard to like just throw roadblocks in my way, and get me distracted, but at the end of the day, it's my choice, and how I'm going to handle it, and what I'm going to do, and just, I got to just man up and go after it.
For sure. So how's boot camp been so far for you?
It's been good. We paid for it. I don't know, it's like a month now. We probably went like 4 or 5 times, but definitely even after like the 3rd, 4th time, you feel like it gets easier. The first time I thought I was going to die. I tried out this boxing class for free. And also another thing, if you want to get in shape, find something that you can do, like that you're interested in.
Exactly.
Get in shape.
Exactly.
I really like boxing because my dad did it and stuff. But I went to a boxing class and it just tore me up, dude. Like I was dying, but I just wasn't trying to be a hero and like kill myself. I was just pacing myself, but it just kind of put in perspective where I was at and like what I needed to be, and it was fun, dude. It was awesome. And if you can't afford going to a boxing class, you want to do it, get a punching bag on OfferUp or something. There's always ways to get fit without having to spend a bunch of money. Yeah,
for sure, dude. Great message, dude. To kind of second that, I was talking with a coworker today, and he said he was talking about, he used to be a swimmer, collegiate swimmer. And it's not a fear of swimming, but I've always struggled with swimming because full body cardio. I mean, like breathing is a science. Like he was telling me, learn how to take 1 breath every 2 strokes, and then 1 breath every 3 strokes, and so on and so on, and it builds up your stamina. So I'm like, I just turned 31 last week, and I'm in the prime of my life, and I want to be able to not only do things that I'm able to do as a 30-year-old, but I want to start building those habits earlier before my body tells me, oh shoot, you're starting to get old.
Yeah.
So I mean, to that point as well, so I'm going to start swimming again at the local gym, and it's going to, like you said, dude, just little by little, man, baby steps. Just try to swim a lap first without dying, and then gradually.
It's great cardio, man. I mean, getting a punching bag for like 30 seconds, I was about to pass out. You know what I mean? Because you're giving all your energy into it. But definitely, man, I mean, you just got to be realistic with your goals.
For sure. So you talked about being in a relationship. Tell me how Morgan has been a support for you in your relationship goals? Because you talked about, and it's happened for me too in the past, where you date someone, you get content, you stop going to the gym, you want to spend more time with them, you comfortable with yourself, whatever. But now you and Morgan are both doing boot camp now. So how has that been a help for you? How has that been different for you this time around?
It's something healthy to do together. You know, as a couple, you want to find like healthy things to do together. You know, I mean, you don't want to just get wasted all the time, because then you're not really feeling true, sincere, pure feelings that God has given us to feel towards a different individual. You know what I mean? And you can really, like, once you go through a certain amount of relationships, you really realize like what you are worth and what you deserve, and you set goals and standards for yourself. And Morgan has obviously surpassed all those standards, and she's great because she feels the same way about me that I do her. It's both like 100% like mutual. And so going to the gym, it was like, some couples would like, when someone sees the other person getting in shape and healthier, they kind of get this envious, jealous feeling. This like ugly feeling towards each other. But with me and her, it's like you want to see the other person succeed. You want them to strive. You want them, like, if she goes to the gym every day and, you know, I don't, she starts looking good, then I got a good looking girl. You know what I mean? I'm not going to be like all jealous and weird about it, but that comes with like mental state of mind. You know what I mean? So you have to really want the other person to be good and lift them up, and I just see couples crash and burn when stuff like that happens, because they can't handle the other person doing good, which is a really unhealthy way of seeing.
For sure. Yeah, that type of unhealthiness is gonna translate to a lot of different areas in their relationship as well too. It's funny because me and Clarissa, we both work out at the same gym on different days throughout the week, and it's kind of crazy. We've never worked out together, but we have different ways of working out. So she'll work out long days. She'll have long workouts less frequently throughout the week, and I'll have shorter workouts more frequently throughout the week. And it just works, like you said, dude. You know, that's my buddy, that's my best friend. Accountability is huge and stuff like that. And then also, and maybe you can touch on this right now, sharing each other's goals as well too. No matter what it is, even if the goal is just being consistent in the gym.
And you just really want to be happy for other people. You know what I mean? You gotta just like strive to push your partner to be better, but until you get to that point, you have to be mentally stable yourself. You know, mental health is key.
For sure.
You know, I mean,
for sure.
And fitness will get you to be mentally healthier, because, you know, like, you'll feel better about yourself and things like that. But if you wake up every day, you look in the mirror and you're not happy with what you see, then you're not ready to be in a serious relationship. You know, you got to be really like content with who you are. So I would just say, like, those people that are trying to get fit and they're not in a relationship, you know, focus more on yourself, you know, and pushing yourself to love yourself more, and be ready to love someone just the way that you love yourself. You know?
Right, for sure.
That's important.
Good message, dude.